dynamic, you see. You need a certain je ne sais quoi, a spark, a pizzazz. Ronan sighed, a long, suffering exhalation. Yes, all right, I was a bit dynamic. Last night over at Apex Innovations, Inc., I was where the big business opportunities occur, and I was in a position to snap them up, apparently. And what exactly did you snap up? Ronan asked, expecting some grand, convoluted scheme involving rare spices or antique furniture. That video recorder, a marvel of modern technology. Financial Times Index must have gone through the roof. A veritable coup. No, I didn't just buy one of them. Did I? I bought 50 of them. 50. The rest of them are in the garage. Neatly stowed. A treasure trove. Guess how much I paid? Only 50 quid each. A steal. Ronan, a positive steal. Ronan's jaw dropped. But that's 2.5 grand. Deluxe. Where do you get 2.5 grand from? I thought we were practically destitute after your last surefire investment in those questionable Albanian watches that turned out to be made of recycled yogurt pots. I didn't know. I got them on the knock. You know, by now. Pay later. A rolling credit line. A gentleman's agreement. My word is my bond. When I sell them, Ronnie will get his money. No problem whatsoever. Just a simple matter of logistics. 50 quid each. Deluxe. They've got to be hooky. Nothing that cheap is ever above board, especially when it comes from your contacts. They are not hooky, pure Formosan craftsmanship. Top of the line. Now, the reason why they're so cheap is that because they come from a consignment where the manufacturers put in the wrong operating instructions. A minor clerical error easily rectified by a man of your genius. Oh, great. So how are you going to operate a video recorder with the instructions for a sandwich toaster, or perhaps a nuclear submarine, knowing your luck, deluxe? Am I supposed to intuit the functions? I'm not. You are. Well, you're the one who's taken a diploma course in computer science. Again, yes, that's right. Your academic prowess will shine. So, programming a silly little thing like that ought to be a dawdle for someone of your talents. Child's play, Ronan, child's play. A mere intellectual exercise. Ronan threw his hands up in exasperation. Yes, all right, I'll do it for you. But if this blows up, deluxe, it's on your head. And I mean that literally. Good boy, good boy. You know it makes sense. A symbiotic relationship, Ronan. That's what we have. Listen, I want you to record a program for me on ITV called City News. It's all about mega-powered business, Wall Street, big bangs, and all that financial wizardry. Very inspiring. Are you on it? Ronan stared at him blankly, a flicker of an idea, slightly mischievous, forming in his mind. You know, Deluxe, I think a surgical collar will suit you. It would certainly complete your image, give you an air of distinguished vulnerability. Talking about suits, I want you to wear yours today. I want you to look really snappy for the punters, you know, with it. High impact, professional, absolutely. Terrific. We've got a high-profile image to maintain. Ronan, appearances are everything. The only thing we've got that's high is his flat, perched precariously on a pile of questionable merchandise. Alistair mumbled, still half asleep, gesturing to Deluxe's ever-escalating stack of goods. Very funny, very funny. A regular wit, our Uncle Alistair. Hey, listen, I'm going to make a very important private phone call. Multi-million-pound deal in the making, potential global expansion. I want you to take them tomatoes down there and put them in the van. All right, the rotten ones, they're for the compost heap. The slightly less rotten ones, well, we'll see. Oh, by the way, don't forget the rest. All right. Deluxe waved his hand dismissively. Already. Retreating to his room to conduct what would no doubt be another multi-million-pound deal involving a dubious product and an even more dubious payment plan. Ronan and Alistair exchanged a look of weary resignation. Their day, as always, was just beginning, filled with the promise of more chaos and potential disaster, all orchestrated by Deluxe. Chapter 2. The Artful Link Merchant. The aroma of stale beer, burnt toast, and desperation hung heavy in Mick, the innkeeper's pub, the Nag's Head of cobblestone. It was mid-morning, and the usual assortment of early drinkers and local characters were slowly stirring. The worn velvet of the banquettes was sticky to the touch, and the air hummed with the low murmur of hushed conversations and the clatter of a solitary fruit. Machine Oidaran Des Jenkins, a lorry driver whose luck ran as consistently flat as a punctured tire, sat nursing a pint of lukewarm lager, recounting his woes to Mick. So, how's life treating you then, Daz? Mick asked, wiping down the bar with a rag that had seen better centuries, a gesture of futility he performed countless times a day. His face, usually set in a default expression of world weariness, softened slightly. He'd seen plenty of hard luck stories cross his bar. Daz sighed, taking a long sip of his beer, the taste doing little to lift his spirits. The same as Paxo treats a turkey, Mick. It's stuffing, in it, always. Crammed in, always getting the short end of the stick. It's as bad as that, eh? Well, whatever happened to good news, eh? Is it being privatized or what? Because I haven't seen any of it lately. Only bad news seems to be an endless supply. Heard you started your own logistics company. Transworld Express.